nervousness by talking too much. Talk, 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 talk. Men especially. Men are worse at this than anyone else. And the reason we're in selling is because we get along well with other people. We're more sociable than other people. So we talk, 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 talk. Anyway, so he said, instead of talking so much, ask more questions and listen, and you'll be more effective. And I did, and he was right. And that helped me an enormous amount. So ask people, what one skill, what one change in what I'm doing would help me more than anything else? And they'll tell you, if you were a superb prospector, if you were so good at prospecting that people were literally coming in the windows with their checks trying to buy from you, if they were lined up in the corridor when you got to work in the morning with their checks saying, me first, if you were such a good prospector that when you phoned, they said, thank heaven you phoned, can I send a car for you? If you were such a good prospector, would that double your income? Say yes. Okay, then set that as a goal. I'm going to be superb at prospecting. And then the only question you ask once you set it as a goal is what? How? How do I become so good at prospecting that I have so many prospects I don't have time to see them all? That becomes your question, right? For the rest of your life, from now on, say, what one skill would help me the most? And it's always the skill where you're the weakest. And then you set it as a goal, and you make a plan, and you work on it every day until you bring that skill up. Now, you may not like it to start off with, and you may not be very comfortable with it, and you may not like prospecting or closing or something else. Well, boo-hoo for you, okay? Get over it and get on with learning how to do it well, right? If you're going to be in this business, you're going to have to master the key skills in this business, right? So don't give yourself excuses. Well, I'm not very good at prospecting. Well, shut up. Who cares what you're good at? The fact is that all business skills are learnable. Okay, say it. All business skills are learnable. If anybody else can learn to be good at prospecting, so can you. The fact that they're good at it is proof that you can be good at it as well. And if you double the number of good prospects you have, what will happen to your sales? They will double. And what will happen to your income? It will double. So let's figure out how to do it. All the optimist says is, how do I do it? What's the way? How do we do it? I know it's possible. Because they're an optimist. You have an unrealistic expectation of success. Sometimes people think that you're smoking something on the side, because you're so positive all the time. But the fact is, anything anyone else has done, you can do. Nobody's better than you. Nobody's smarter than you. Everybody's at the top of their field at once was an idiot. Sometimes those people were at the bottom and people made fun of them and they had no success and they had nothing. Now they're up there and everybody says, ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh. Believe me, anything that anyone else has done, you can do as well. Just make a decision what it is. Be absolutely clear. And then set your future, your ideal. Set the goal to achieve the ideal. Determine the skill that you'll need. Now here's the fourth orientation. And this is really important. It's called growth orientation. Now growth orientation is the key to the future. Lee Kuan Yew said that years ago, is that we have to have the smartest and best educated populace in the world, which Singapore just about damn near does. All right? Because this is a city-state built on brains. And our people have to be smart. We have to be connected to the internet. We have to be fluent in English. We have to be able to deal in the world market. This is brain power. So this whole country has been built on learning. And the key to your success is learning as well. Now, I was asked recently, what are the keys to continuous learning? What is the key to continuous growth? And I said that there's three things. Number one is read on a regular basis. Reading is to the mind as exercise is to the body. If you don't read, it's like if you don't exercise your muscles, what happens to them? What happens to your muscles if you don't use them? Yeah, they atrophy. They become weak. They become useless. But if you use them, then they're strong and they work for you. They're available to you at all times. It's the same as reading. When you read, it takes total concentration. It activates more brain cells. It works out that muscles. It even amazes your mother-in-law. But you can actually become smarter, just like you can build muscles by